night flying here off to, where are we going anyways? Is it Desert Sands? Hobby Sands, that's it. Hobby Sands, the one that's north of the desert airfield. And it looks dark, but it will be light fairly soon. Hobby Sands is one of the many airfields added by the Giving Airplanes a Purpose contract mod, and of course enabled by Kerbal Constructs. I think there's also another one in there for the structures, Stockalike structures possibly. Looks like there's a storm out over the ocean here. These are big. I haven't tried flying through a storm cloud at night yet, actually. That would be worth it. Not now, of course, because flying airline crew or airline passengers here, I don't think they'd enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I'm rewarded for the number of air sickness bags that I don't have to give them, as at the end of every contract it tells me how many air sickness bags it had to deploy. I'm sure that's some sort of a reward calculation. There's Eve off in the distance. Eve's getting closer there. Our Eve window, I think we're down to the last 180 days. There, 190 days, yeah. There's a few things already in the works, getting built right now for that mission. And we also have a couple folks out on their way to Minmus to test the craft that will be taking the crew out to Eve. We'll be doing roughly around a 30 or 40 day mission just to confirm that everything works with the life support and nothing goes funky on the way up in deep space. Also in the hopper, we have another version of the moon lander, which we'll be sending out to Minmus. Actually, it has an arm attached to it, and it might even have a rover on the bottom. I'm not sure if that version had the rover on it or not. The rover didn't work with beads on Minmus anyway, so I kind of hope it doesn't. The rovers on Minmus don't work very well, but the rover on the moon did work really good. Of course, we already have crew out on the moon right now, testing our new weird moon lander. Once this flight is over, we'll be going to visit them and making sure that they're able to get back into orbit. Once that test is over, we're going to send a few crew up to the moon and back, mostly in a training mission. We want to make sure all of our crew that we send out to Eve are going to be fully trained, at least to a level 2. was trying to enjoy a glass of wine after a fairly shite day, thanks to Amazon basically taking half the world down. Thanks a lot for that. However, once again, today's outage from Amazon did once again ignite my company's shelved many times discussions to move things off the cloud and put things on a local server. And this discussion looked like it actually started to get some traction. I wouldn't mind that at all, but it will be a big transition. Water looks green from up here. Just it's normal color. It's wild. All right, 205 kilometers out from Kohavi Sands. We're not going to have to refuel there. We'll be able to make all the way out to Kohavi Sands and back to KFC on 1 tank gas. As a result, by the time we get back, it'll be nice and light and should pick up even a little more speed. Of course, that mock sound effect provided by Enhanced Rocket Sounds. Or is it Rocket Sound Enhancement? Looks like the producer is indicating it's Rocket Sound Enhancement, RSE. Thank you. How's the weather looking at Kohavi Sands? Looks like scattered clouds. Lovely mid-morning. Down to 105 kilometers. Just about time to start slowing it down. It's a weird video glitch button there. I can see the terrain through the exhaust here. It's crazy. shut those afterburners off a little early. So if those engines relight, that's good. Of course, with Kerbalism here, there's a chance that they wouldn't have. That would have been a real drag. We did not bring an engineer along. This contract required 2 pilots to come along, so we did not have an engineer. Flight we have you in approach. You are cleared for landing on touchdown. Proceed to the indicated airport terminal. All right. And subsonic. Put your drinks away. All right, everybody, get on. Waiting for that crew transfer to occur. There's a clock to move somewhere. That one. Well, we're at the Hobby Sands. Oh, there we go. All passengers exchanged. There we go. Took a long time for you guys to get off. Alright, proceed to take off. Take a quick trip out to Mojave Sands and back, and then we'll check on our guys out on the road. Take off on the taxiway, right? difficult color. Orange on orange. Very helpful. Is that it? No. We'll go in a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we got a sign. Fly back into them. This one is nasty. If it would be the whole case, I'd be really annoyed. A little more altitude, we do not want to overheat. That works. As we lighten up, should get up to a nice good speed here. We're already 850 meters per second. Don't even think we could crack 830 on the way out with this altitude. Alright, and before it gets too dark, let's go to a captain's walkthrough. Who do we have on board here? Marzor, Greg Van, very nice. Lee, Daffio. Yeah, you look Daffio. Don't get sucked into that thing. Is that working? Toggle gravity, left, alt, G. Oh no, alt. I don't think I've ever seen free IVA not work. Left, alt, G. Huh, weird. Well, I guess we're not going to do a walkthrough there. Sigball. Dusted? Yeah, you look pretty dusted. What, I already used that comment? Sorry about that. Maybe the producers get me flack while saying the same thing over and over again. Jatot and Bargle. Bargle every night. Okay, we are just about into full night here. Can we see here? We got Eve on the sunset. Looks like we got a half crescent moon. Eve Station opening well overhead. This Eve Station 1 was the first prototype of that one, and it didn't quite work out. Not enough room, and not enough life support on the sides. It looked weird, so we revamped it and got some crew on the way up to Midness right now. That's them out there at all up one in 8 days. Cabin lights on for your enjoyment. Well, I guess we can see who is upstairs. Those two, and those two. Can't be anything. Oh, and one more. Oh man, I did have room for an engine. Oh well. Pay no attention to the life support not working in this this particular section. It does get a little cold up there, but they don't mind. Alright, not too much to look at. Let's skip ahead a little bit. I keep trying to get this wine. So what else could we see up here? We've got E, Mun, not sure what that is, just part of the skybox. Wow, looks like that's it. Eerie sky. Save some time, 186 kilometers out. I think that's the mainland here. I think that's the chunk of land just off the mainland. It's still walking across. I think 2 kilometers. Yeah, I think so. tell if that's cloud or motion. We're coming up on a pretty good here. So there's our big mountain range. Well, we snuck up pretty high altitude there. Coming down over the foothills. Switch some engines over. Flaps. Okay, approach clear for landing. Looks like they just had some rain here. Yeah, look at the puddles. looks like we got you guys here safe after all. Deplane, deplane. No, 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 get off your plane. Alright, welcome to Kerbal Space Center. Let's go have a look at that loot. Wow, a couple of science points in there. Very, very nice. And here's our contract. So, yeah, 64,000. That was a pretty good profit. What do we have here? Pretzels and soda served 13 and only 2 air sickness bags used. So if we had flipped the plane inverted, I think these numbers here would also been inverted. 13 air sickness bags used, and you know, we need all the money we can. Those pretzels and sodas, they a major margin on those. All right, what do we have? Maybe we had some guys out in the moon. Slander does not have enough electricity to stay for an entire lunar night. So we're going to have to dust off here fairly early. We are going to attempt a hop. Well, we'll see. We'll see how much delta we left. We might even just call ourselves lucky we made it this far and get us back into orbit. We'll see. Whoa, 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 whoa. That wasn't very sporting now, was it? Unbreakable joints, no crash damage, had gravity, very, very low. I think I have a phone call. Gotta be a way to get this thing to settle itself down. We're just spawn. Arg. There we go. This is ease that gravity in. Where are you? One more here. Now I just got a message that I need to go update the world on the AWS outage. As it turns out, they might have got things sorted out. That would be nice. Where the hell is it? Off and zoom. Not sure what happened there. I think that rock threw us up into the air when the physics reloaded. I think just about got it here. Let's, where are you? Settings, cheats, and turn everything back on, so we are back in an actual game. Well, that was exciting. There's the lander, yep, and it survived being flipped, and very unfairly, mind you. Hopefully it doesn't flip again when we respawn, as we are still stuck on rocks here. Oh yeah, this thing's flipping right out. You know what, let's pull these in. Drop this. That's probably going to help a lot. Alright, well I need to jump in to do some work. Oh, turn this off. Thanks a lot for joining everyone, and have an awesome evening. Don't tip over.